don't need to say much. I just thought I'd give a... I've gotten a lot of messages from friends and neighbors asking where I bought my plants. So I thought I'd give an overview. There's the new door, storm door, with the blinds in the between the glass. Love it. And all the matching dark metal hardware. So, okay. I like to see the blooms. I want to see the blooms. I don't care about the foliage, the green. I don't want something viney or big leafy. So I just want to see the colors. So that's why, if you notice, these obviously have not bloomed yet. They're purple, just like their base. Because I got colors that try to be autumn color. Then you throw in a purple and it'll be contrast. So there's one, two, then over there's another purple mum. I don't really know what the names of the plants are. I just know I like a lot of bloom and a lot of use. What am I trying to say? The petals. I want to say the petals. These little guys. There's my matching blue doormat to go with the new door. These mums up here, I think, are, well, you can kind of see the color. They're not yellow. But I bought all the matching bases, pots, from Lowe's. Because they don't have the little ridge. And they're big, you can see according to my hand. But there's no design really to the pot. That way the plants get all the attention. Let me show you what we added to my front door. See the strike, or what do you call it? Is that the strike plate at the bottom? Then the matching dark hardware, new numbers. So that's why I even got a new doorbell, new hardware, a new porch light, all dark metal to go along with my dark metal two-seater bench. So again, up high on the porch, we have, starting with the color, I wanted fall colors. I wanted one neighbor I'd never met before. I lived here 4 years, never met her over there. Came over, named Kathy. She said it looked like a floral shop, which was nice. But I want to see blooms. I want to see color, not green foliage, big leaf, big viney. Let me step down here. So you see the little mums that are to grow. But I got all matching bases, and the ones that I had to transfer, I got all matching bases. Because again, there's no lip to it. It's just a big clay pot. That way all the attention goes to the plants. The reason I'm big into, it's odd, I'm a guy out here living alone, and I like flowers. Growing up, Mom had, God, they were a bear to mow around, but there's a butterfly. Well, I mean a moth, I guess. But Mom had so many flowers and plants, and at the time I didn't really appreciate it because you're having to mow around them. But here you can smell, there's a nice floral, sounds, I guess, unmasculine to say that, but the porch area is a nice masculine. Let me shut up about that. So the flowers, you get at the Mom's. I don't know what these things are. I got these at Home Depot. They, like the classic flower a little kid would draw, bright petals and a dark center. I just know they were a different color. They came in a pot. I like stuff that's already in a pot, so I don't have to transfer it. But again, if I did transfer, I bought matching clay pots. Purple mums. That one's kind of was broken in the back, so I've got it leaning against the porch, hoping it'll get stronger. I added the hanging plants, flowers. But these are, I love them. I found some that had some blooms, not fully bloomed yet, so that should have some life. Can't remember what they're called. Let's see, over here, one neighbor named Kathy just came running over, wanting to know what is this. And I don't know I don't know if it's gonna, I threw away my little info cards. Like I guess any typical guy, the instructions, I threw them away. I don't know what these are. But it's a wild purple. You see it a mile away. I got my snips in hand. I gotta, as Mom would say, I don't know if that's the professional way of saying it, but I got deadhead some of these. These I like. It's neat how they got a mix. It looks like a yellow petal and you got a red paintbrush and just kind of Mr. Howell at his stroke. Some newbies getting ready to bloom. That's an interesting, like a burnt orange. And got some new ones on the way there. I learned that from Mom. If you buy one, try to find one that has stuff not bloomed all the way yet. Okay, let's see what else. If you notice, that's the same as what we were just looking at. Two of those. And of course another yellow. I've got to pay attention, since these that are sitting on the pavement, the heat from the day will continue to really dry them out, sitting directly right on the pavement. And since the front of my place gets morning sun, I've got to be mindful of watering those. So up here, again, the hanging baskets are the same thing. Looks like there's a touch of red on the petals there. These aren't fully. Hey, can you tell I live near the airport? Hopefully that's Trump heading back to Washington. So, okay, over here what I bought yesterday are these white ones, and I'm not sure what you call them. But when I looked at my setup, I'm walking through Home Depot just trying to find something I didn't find already at Lowe's. These white ones popped out. So I found some that had a lot of blooms on the way. Even though the one that already bloomed looked amazing, I knew if I just be patient. So these all have a lot of blooms on the way. But Home Depot didn't have these pots. If you notice, again, there's no lip. And I overfilled them with dirt, so that's why there's dirt on the outside at first. Because I know the dirt will settle as it gets moist. So I bought these plants to add variety. And I had to go back to Lowe's to buy 2 more pots. So I think these are like $5 each. But they don't get attention. I like that. They just all match. And that's just, I guess, a big yellow mum. And then my favorite was this guy. I don't know what it is, but it's really big blooms. Compare that to my hand. It looks like a sunflower. And I found one, if you notice, a lot of blooms on the way. Maybe it's some type of sunflower. But they're big blooms. Again, there's my hand, it's big as my hand. And I put it right here on the corner, so as you can see traffic coming by, it gives everybody a shot of yellow coming into the community and coming out. And plus it gets sun as the sun's there it goes, got a beautiful sunset, not a bit of wind, so you got to watch for mosquitoes. But this one, again, if you notice, there's a lot of them not blooming. They're on their way. So I don't know if that's a sunflower. Let me give you another shot. And from behind, it looks like maybe a version of it. I would like to try and keep that and regrow it next year, but the lady at Lowe's said it's an annual, just like your yearbook annual. It's just good for 1 year. But it seems like I wonder if I could, when it starts getting cold, if I could snip one and keep it in the house. I don't know if that would grow all year. I don't know if it's going to get bigger. Do I need a bigger pot? I just know I'm having to water it a lot. It's really sucking up the water. I guess that's big blooms. There's a lot of blooms on the way. If you look here, right there, there. So I mean, it's going to be heavy, and it's going to have a lot of blooms. So I'm going to guess that's going to take a lot of. And one thing I enjoy is using Dad's little watering hose. So let me back up, kind of give you a big shot of it. So there's the porch. Once those fully bloom and grow, and these purple, there's going to be a lot of purple right in the middle of all that. Yellow, then white, a lot of white. If you know, I put those there, even though we're underneath canopy, they should get some rain. The rain tends to come into the first stone paver. Those of you in construction, those are stone pavers. God, they're like 5 pounds each. They were expensive and heavy, but I wanted a patio that when you walk on it, it doesn't wobble. I wanted stuff heavy, so I also bought a heavy metal 2-seater bench. It ain't gonna move on here, and it's not a cutesy little bench like the ones at Lowe's or Home Depot. It'll crack and dry out. But if you notice the little containers, I don't know how big that'll get, but that's not a lot of dirt, so it'll probably take a lot of watering. So, and I see something that didn't make it here at the bottom, so that's what I'm out this evening. Well, I guess that's all the excitement for you all. I'll get the watering, and I can hear neighbors getting out, walking their dogs and playing with the kids. Maybe one will come over and we'll have some coffee. I just had some, but I can have some more. Let me see if I can back up. I don't know if I can get it all in. Not like everybody's excited, but I want color on the porch. See how that bright yellow, everybody coming in is going to see it, and everybody leaving. Well, I can get to enjoy my evening. I'm off tomorrow, like a lot of people. And I'll come back live again. We've got a new, I love the new glass storm door with the blinds built in. And a matching blue, painted the door a new blue. Matching blue doormat, goes with the shutters. One thing I'll eventually show you, well, let me go ahead. What I'm starting on is inside, instead of candles, there are plants for the inside. Or you're kidding. Hang on. I know you're dying to see it. Did I really do that? Yes, I did. Well, now you can see the new door lock. Okay, instead of candles so much, I forgot I got a storm door. I can leave that open now. I love the blue of the door. Okay, plants, yeah. I've taken down, let me turn the light on, all my candle stuff because I was burning too much candle. And I started buying little indoor plants. Look at this little container. It looks like, remember the Roman Colosseum? So these aren't where they're going to stay. Since these are glass shelves, I can't put a lot of weight on them. There's another light. I can't put a lot of weight on them, so I'm getting little guys. But on the inside, I want to see a clear leaf. I don't want these ugly cactus things. They don't move. They don't change for decades. These I found actually at Ingles, just because they have the neat looking. It's a little big. It's almost too big for inside. But it's the neatest. Even the little girl, as a cashier, when I was setting these up there, the first thing she noticed, oh, look at that container. So that's what I'm going to move to on the inside, is less candles smoking up the place. All right, well, I will end it at that. You all enjoy your time. I got my flowers outside the water. What the heck is on TV? Oh. Well, I've got more photos to put up. Just for when people come over, they can kind of see where I've been, who I've been with. Got the new light. The, what the heck, on track lighting put in. Thanks to Big Brother. I just kind of overdid it on photos, but I figure when people come over, neighbors and stuff, they're curious. And it adds interest. People can kind of look. How many of you know I could ride a unicycle? That's me on a 6-foot unicycle. All right, let's get back to the flowers. Nobody's interested in this. Let's leave the storm door open. I keep forgetting I've got that. See, look at this. Isn't this? I love it. Then, of course, this one, it'll raise the blinds all the way up, so you'll have just pure glass. Okay, everyone. Enjoy your Sunday evening. I'm off tomorrow. Plan to stay up late, being creative. And I'm cleaning the spot where the car used to be parked here, so I'm hoping flowers will distract people from that. I'll go out with a nice image of, I don't know, somebody give me a name for this. Is this Big Bird? The big yellow? Have a wonderful Sunday evening.